This is the solution for number 13. It's a blue problem, so if you're having a hard time, it's understandable. A 74 kilogram base runner begins his slide into second base when he is moving at a speed of 4 meters per second. The coefficient of friction between his clothes and the earth is 0.7. He slides so that his speed is 0 just as he reaches the base. So part A asks, how much mechanical energy is lost due to friction acting on the runner? And then part B asks, how far does the runner slide? So first, I'm going to draw a picture. So we have a runner who is running at 4 meters per second, and he is about 70 kilograms. And so because we have friction, it's going to be acting in this way with a coefficient. So nu equals 0.7. So first we want to find the kinetic energy. And the formula for kinetic energy is 1/2 mass v squared. So you just plug in what you know, and what you know is the mass and velocity. So it makes this one pretty easy. And so then that one ends up to be 560 joules. But we want to find the change in kinetic energy, which equals 1/2 mass velocity squared final minus 1/2 mass velocity initial squared. And because we know he ends at a speed of 0 meters per second, we can just cross this one out. And so we're only dealing with the 1/2 mass velocity initial squared, which equals 1/2 70 times 4 meters per second squared. Oh, and it's negative because you're subtracting it from the velocity final. And so you end up getting negative 560 joules. And that's the answer for part A. And then for part B, you want to find the friction. You want to find how far he slides. And so you just use the work equation, which is work equals force delta x cosine theta. But cosine theta turns out to be just 1, so you don't have to worry about that. So work, you know the work. We found it in this equation, and it is 560 joules. And so the force is friction, the coefficient of friction times mass. So you have 0.7 times 70 kilograms, and then times 9.8 meters per second squared, and times delta x. And so when you multiply and divide all of this out, delta x ends up equaling 1.2 meters. Thank you for watching, and I hope you do well on the rest of your homework.